What's going on, everybody? I'm Matt Aiullo here with Scalp Micro USA, and today I want to discuss how we match our pigment to your hair color to get the perfect seamless scalp micropigmentation treatment. So, if you've been researching scalp micropigmentation, you're probably curious to know, how do we match our pigment to your hair color? Well, first, let's discuss what type of pigment we use. With scalp micropigmentation, we are using a black carbon-based pigment that we dilute in order to get the exact tone and color to match your hair. The pigment we use at Scalp Micro USA is called Folicule. Staring right behind me. This is an example of a black carbon-based pigment. Now, how do we dilute this pigment? Well, we use distilled water and we add that water to the black pigment in order to create the tone and shade that we want. So for instance, if you are lighter skin tone or lighter hair, we are going to add more water to that pigment to get a lighter tone. If you're darker skin, darker hair, we're going to add less water and we're going to use more pure pigment. So what if you have gray hair or really light blonde hair? Will we be able to match it? Yes, we do it every day. Remember, when hair is cut short, it's all a tone and shade of gray. It's just how strong or not that tone is. And that's our job, to get the appropriate strength of color by diluting the pigment to match perfectly. In order to match your hair color, your S&P specialist will prepare your pigment for each session that you come in. And they'll do this by measuring out the exact amount of water that is needed to be added into the pure pigment. So here's an example of how our pigment dilution process can work for a client that has lighter skin and lighter hair. And here on the opposite side, here is an example of a client that has darker skin and darker hair. And finally, here's a client that has salt and pepper and a little gray to their hair. Okay, so hopefully you guys have a little bit more information on how we dilute our pigment to match your hair color to create a perfectly natural and seamless looking scalp micropigmentation treatment. If you have any questions, as always, please leave them below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and check out more of our videos over on our Scalp Micro USA YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.